Well, we're doing the first load of heifer feed from East Richford. Well, not the first load of the year, but the first load for the last cut of heifer feed. And because I'm trying to record, I did not line up the reversing, and now I truly messed everything up. Because this bunk right here is very tight to get into with the trailer. I got a ditch on my right, which I'm hoping I'm not backing into while I'm trying to record this. And then once we get in here, also try not to hit that wall. And we got Marcus. Alex went and got him from school, just so he didn't have to take the bus. He still was at school all day, so nobody start complaining. But look at that trooper. We actually cleaned the bunk earlier, but I guess he saw a little bit of mold on the side, and he's cleaning it off. Dump that. So he's cleaning a little bit of mold off, and then he's putting in the mold pile. So this is the bunk we were feeding out of, and now we're gonna fill it, and we'll be feeding out a different one. That way this bunk is completely full for the winter. And it shouldn't be a crazy amount of feed, so it'll all fit in here. He's got a little cowboy hat on. How's your cowboy hat? You gonna go push the bunk? Uh-huh. Okay. Well, it's still wet up here in East Richford. There's sections that Ferdy had to go around like we have been all year. I guess that was one of the thinner spots of grass, but it ain't the most in the world, but we want to get it off now before corn, because after corn it might just be too wet up here, or it's gonna get too late, because we could tell the grass up here was slowly starting to die, because it is coming the winter. So we're just getting it off and it'll all be good. But there's still some nice heifer feed up here. The sideboard up because I got a load of sawdust, and then I left it up just because it's a 45 to 50 minute round trip, so I can hold more feed if I have it up. We have the dump wagon up here, but I have floaters, so I've been able to go without dumping into. I'm loaded up. How much the camera's picking up, but we don't actually have a driver for the dump wagon. We had Stan bring it up earlier. He did do one load with it, but then he had to go do his barn chores. Burping. But we only really need it for the wet spots, but we still need it. So since I'm loaded, and we only got 3 trucks going right now, 2 straight jobs, and well, Keith's right there, and the trailer. I'm gonna hop in that real quick. I'll get it filled up and be good. That's the load we got on there. I had the door open to get a clear picture of that, but then my camera was turned sideways. We'll head over there. Over years ago, it must already be over 10 years. We went through here and pulled a lot of stones out of this field. A lot of the fields up here, and made them a lot better. They used to be so stony, we only dared to mow them with a pull-type mower. But then once we got the Big M, we put the work in and got a lot of the stones out, and now we can actually mow everything up here. There's a couple of stone piles in the middle that we never got out back then, but maybe someday. So there's only one strip on both sides of this wet hole right here we gotta get with the dump wagon. So little stuff like that is why we need the dump wagon up here. We got that loaded. It's only about a third of the wagon. Keith's waiting for me. We got Alex's box on the Black Western Star just because it's a lot bigger of a box than the one we normally run on here. The one we run on here was on our old Mac, the old 5-speed transmission. And old school Mac. We did end up scrapping that truck. I haven't ran, oh, there we go. It was on one of the 3 remotes. We did end up scrapping that old Mac last year when steel prices were pretty good. There was nothing good on it anymore. When you drove down the road, the front left tire was on the yellow lines and the back right tires were on the white lines. That's how twisted that thing was. It was not safe anymore, and she saw her years. Yeah, it wasn't much. Didn't even pick up the dump wagon. Before corn, we are going to be loading that tire because I have a good feeling we're going to need this a lot.
So we're dropping up in East Searchford. The first truck already broke, the Black Western Star. It doesn't like to steer. And then Andreas just came back.
You gotta line it up so it's closer. It's almost long.
We got a softie on the floater.
Softie? I don't know what the hell we hit.
We hit something.
That's fresh.
That's fresh, so. If they would bring the plugs, we could probably put some plugs in it.
Yep. I'll call Ferdy because he's at the park.
Yeah. So you're gonna drive it ahead. Maybe we can use its own air, and we'll build some air pressure up. Maybe we can just put some plugs in it and call it good. Whoa! Back up a little bit. Whoa!
One with the floater, either a stone or something went through the floater. Alrighty, well, Ferdy is on his way up. We have tire plugged Alex's floaters before too. Where did Christoph say that hole was? Right here. We'll have to put that in. We had to drive it forward so the hose would reach. He's gonna bring an actual airport. Sometimes you can just shove them on there and fill it, but that hole's too big. Luckily, we're empty. Tire's still on the bead. This is fixable in the field. Yeah, we're about 15 miles from the farm, so it's not like it's any easy to fix it. And the 1/2-inch DeWalt ain't gonna pull those lug nuts off. So we'd be breaker barring all those, and we could pull the floater for Alex's truck, put it on it, because that just has the 18-wheeler tires on it, which actually Pierre is bringing up right now because it's been at Charlie Boys for about a month and a half, but they're so far behind that they didn't put it in yet, so we went and got it. So we have it, and they're gonna call us once they catch up for our appointment, and then we'll bring it back down. So yeah, that's what's happening there. So Pierre's bringing that up right now, and Ferdy's bringing the stuff for this, so hopefully we can get it figured out. I'm glad it's still on the bead. But yeah, Alex's truck doesn't have the floaters on there right now, so we were just gonna take one from that. But I took this corner and he saw that I had a flat. Ferdy just showed up, but we got Pierre getting chopped into by Christoph right there. We're gonna see what we can cobble together here. She's loaded.
Lubing it up.
Yeah, before people laugh, we've done this before on Alex's tires, and it worked. Now, it looks like it actually took a piece of rebar through, but it might not work.
There's a razor blade here, so.
I might have to put a double in.
Yeah. Well, we
We can try it.
We can throw some air in it.
If it doesn't, I wouldn't be surprised if I got spit coming out of my mouth. I wouldn't be surprised if I got to do it.
Is that one on?
Is
Yep.
it on?
It is on. That is a nice. We got 3 air hoses for this girl, so.
No, because you put the wrong fitting on the one style.
Ah, so we can only fill 2 tires up at once.
Yeah.
Every truck should have.
Some sort of air fillings.
Yeah.
That way, you know, if we did it right, we could get the spinny kind. Just keep filling it after dry.
Right.
Might have to give her some throttle after to go there, but. I don't see any bubbling come out by the glue, so.
Yeah. Hopefully.
Otherwise, we're gonna slap her a double. If I slap it, say she's not going anywhere. Oh, I guess you can show me.
Oh, they already got it. Full load. They had to change the fitting, the male side here. All set? Yeah, switch that one out.
Just take it there. I think a piece of rebar went through or something because it's a perfectly big hole.
How many you put in there?
I put one. If it don't hold, I'll put a double in.
Alrighty.
Waiting on this. She's filling up. Christoph and Ferdy are going down to get the dump wagon since we got a pickup here. Well, I guess Philip just showed up, so he's gonna load them real quick. But our main chopper driver, Henry, right here, he was in the seat, but it's in park. He can't actually do anything.
Philip is here.
I saw. Henry was gonna load it. You didn't have to worry. I ain't got much feed in there yet. But we're at 40 PSI. She's holding air. If it was gonna push out, it would have pushed out already. Come on, you gotta have hope.
Oh, yeah. 10 seconds later,
I could.
you can hear it.
Yeah, we'll put another one in. We got 40 pounds in there right now. It's not enough yet for these floaters. Does need a little bit more. It's still sitting pretty flat. It's holding for right now. I spoke like 10 seconds too soon.
I guess you can finish filling it and then check.
I'm gonna let it dry a little bit. Okay.
Well, he's gonna bring me down to the truck.
Yeah. So we had to put a double in there. We've done that too before. It has worked in the past, but I gotta let this stuff harden and not let it be so slippery. It is not the optimal fix. We'll have to send this tire to George Woods to get patched correctly. Well, we got that double plug in. So far it's holding. We're gonna load her up. We got 60 pounds in. That's what all the other tires will run. That's 65. We're gonna run easy on her. We're gonna go fill it up, and then before we leave, I'll check it again, and we'll see what happens.
It works. Otherwise, we're gonna switch tire tomorrow anyway.
Yeah, we got one more day basically of chop and heifer feed, and we'll put Alex's on there, get this one sent out, and then switch it back for corn.
All right, we're back on the chopping. Like Andreas said, we'll check it once we have the trailer filled before he heads out. It is a half an hour drive almost one way. This will be the last time being up here. Done for this year up here. Decent grass actually, really nice grass. What's the matter? Your phone ain't working. No, yeah. Just because I got it quiet so I can talk. Yeah. Henry's watching YouTube. Just a little bit. That was 45 minutes.
Do you guys have like a tank that you can put fuel in to bring it up?
Yeah, it's called 4 jugs of fuel, and that's 20 gallons.
I have a transfer tank if you wanted to use it.
It's not a big deal. He's gonna bring 20 gallons up, put it in one side, and it should be fine.
Yeah, that'll be enough to get it back up to the lift pipe.
Yeah. So we're still chopping. Yeah, it's 45 minutes later. Andreas' truck is still sitting there because since we had a flat day and it sat on its side for 45 minutes, all the fuel went to one side, and now it's dead. It ran out. So he went home with the pickup. He's grabbing 15-20 gallons. It should be all set, but it ruins this afternoon, that's for sure. But shit happens sometimes. Well, they're coming with some fuel. Hopefully they put
What's the right side?
this side.
Yeah. Chris really hasn't accomplished a whole
No. Did you bring a funnel?
Yes, I brought a funnel.
All right. Otherwise, if you're driving back home,
No.
we'll just do the camera.
This thing does look like it rolled up.
It probably did twist a little bit. It looks like it.
You know what? We should have shut the truck off while the tire was full.
Yes. It's actually cold. I'm fucking cold.
It is cold.
I am cold.
You got a heater in that thing?
You can't turn the heat on. You gotta keep the AC on.
You want a sweatshirt?
Nah, I'm good. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
second one.
hop back in the shop in about a minute.
Your son in there?
Yeah, he's still in there.
You want to open
He's
the
on.
hood? You gotta pump it probably.
Yeah.
Hear that air?
Well, whatever air comes out, at least we don't have to.
Run it through the system.
Yep.
Sounds like failure to me.
Yeah, sounds like operator error.
Not wrong. I definitely messed up that.
Well, it looks like it took air, fuel.
Yeah, I think we're done.
Yeah. Just gonna start right up, right?
You want to hold this?
Yeah, I'm coming. We got 10 more gallons, 5 more gallons,
more.
but he's gonna try it.
Oh, you pumped it. You'll have that on them big jobs.
Maybe pump it some more. All right.
Keep on pumping.
This
This is the kind of damn day we're having.
No,
It
this
has
is
been shitty.
his day.
It has been shitty since 6 o'clock in the damn morning. Okay.
Yeah.
Sometimes we just have those kind of days.
Yeah.
Today's one of them. Today.
There's a chance this truck's staying here for the night. Ugh, that sucks.
Another hose somewhere.
We can't get the
Well-
return line open.
Well, give me a 7/8. We'll just try it. We'll open this up. We'll open up what we can. And
because we tried to open up this one right here, but the hose won't
let's see.
turn on the swivel, so.
Oh, it has grease on it from the track.
Yeah.
We had a tightener go this morning on the John Deere excavator. So it's been a day.
I think this is the. It says a turn. Can you put a light right there?
It says outlet, so.
Let's pump it. See what happens. All we can do is pump air into the system.
That would.
Fuck, it's hot. I can't even move this thing.
Jesus.
Hey, that has some air in it.
Oh, that's fuel.
Well, it's the next morning. We gave up yesterday. We should grab the wrench set. And we had to grab ether because we could not get that thing started yesterday no matter how much we were bleeding it. And that truck is a pain to get started. So we came up this morning now. We're gonna grab the wrench set. And we're gonna get her started. Now someone is going to, the nice way of saying it, complain that we're giving it some ether. But honestly,
so this is the turn light.
Honestly, this thing is probably, this is one of those engines that's just a miserable pain in the ass to get started. Yeah. See, it had enough fuel to run yesterday all day, or for that, because we started chopping late.
Why is this so exciting?
But it didn't have enough fuel because it sat sideways for a while running, because the tire blew out. And it pumped all the fuel to that side, and now we're going uphill, so the last little bit on this side came out of this tank. This one's almost empty, the other one's pretty full, and yeah, so that kind of did it. Now the only way to get the fuel to come back over this side is if it's running, they equal out. It's not connected underneath like the old Ford and International trucks. Yep, so we're gonna do our thing. She ain't liking it. Is the fuel light, are they closed? There we go.
Okay, now she's good.
There was no getting this one without ether. I mean, maybe if you have the fuel system to get them bled.
Dirty bitch.
She didn't like it. They make like I can't say a tool, but that way you pressurize it all the way up through the injector system and everything's no air in it before you even try starting it. But we don't have that. So we do it the old-fashioned way. There. That would have been a lost wrench. We got her moved, and I turned it that way while we're loading the other truck. It moves the damn fuel back over. Because we put 15 gallons in it last night, and now it'll take most of it out of this tank, hopefully, while we're loading this truck. I mean, it'll take longer than that to do it, but it'll work on it. This is why the floaters are nice on trailers right now while it's kind of wet. Can't get going there. I couldn't make that hill right there. I know the camera's not showing the hill, but it's just slimy this year. On a nice, normal year, yeah, it's not a big deal. But it's just a struggle right now with no floaters, and we're not gonna put them on this truck yet. Yes, I have it all locked in too, the axles, but we're not putting them on this truck yet until we get the stuttering problem fixed, because it's supposed to go back down to Charlie Boys, so that's a long drive down there to have the floaters on. Spun out on me right there when I was trying to speed up. So we'll go switch trucks right over there, and I don't want to drive on the road since I'm cutting in a little bit. But we'll grab that truck and hopefully we can fit the rest of this field on here. Headed home with Alex's truck. Coming down the steep straightaway here. I guess it's not crazy steep, but it's a nice long straightaway. Once we make this corner. Let her sing. Doesn't seem like today's going much better. I'm gonna pull this thing out. got Matt here now. He's helping. We'll pull her out and be good. We're in a stupid little wet hole and can't get out. We're half loaded. Let me put it in gear, Christoph. All right. Not even floaters were getting me out of here. See, on a nice year, the straight jobs can go down here with normal tires, let alone needing floaters. Just sucks. There. So yeah, second day ain't going much better than the first. So everyone knows that earlier we put that plug in yesterday. We only did it so we could get the truck home. Because getting air tools up there to take that tire off is very difficult. It worked, I'm dumping right now. And I just backed up to the bunk and I hear a huge air leak. So I thought I ripped the hose off because that's how the day's been going the last 2 days. Now the tire plug's pushed out because it's a double plug. But I'm not mad at all because I got back to the heifer farm. So. Well, we made it back to the shop. She's still on the bead, so we didn't destroy the tire. We're good. We went very slow down the road. She still had air when I left up there, but there's still not much. I think it's probably flat. Anyways, we're gonna put one of Alex's on here and we'll get going. Well, it was going relatively easy. This was the new hub we put on. So the lug nuts, there's no rust or nothing, came off easy. Got that tire rolled to the side, grabbed this one. Went to jack it up more. It was basically up all the way anyways, and I was gonna grab a jack stand, or I was just gonna put the rim on the brake right there or something. I was gonna hold it up so I could turn it up more. And the jack, look at that. I'm gonna back it all the way off. Since when doesn't a jack go down? And no, it's not spinning in there. I checked. So maybe it's on the other. Ouch, that hurt. Maybe it's on the inside where the spring is, it's spinning. But yeah, add that to the day of a shit show. Okay, we'll figure this out now. So I got it jacked up with the other air jack right now. And I pulled it out. I didn't do anything other than turn the knob again and it went down. So yeah. Explain that one to me. There's nothing in here. Oh, it's so annoying. Alright. We got her on. We got her tightened up. I literally don't know what's wrong with this jack because it's working fine now. So, you know, it's just decided to add to the moment. We're gonna check the air pressure on this tire real quick and we'll be off on our way. Just add this to the shit show. Might as well pull it out before we make it too ruddy. I'm already stuck. Alright, well, he's pulling me. That's literally all I needed. Like 20 feet worth. So dumb. We're in the last field here in Richford that we're chopping for heifer feed. Matt right there sitting in Alex's truck. Tell ya, it is killing her that she can't drive the truck, but she's got to heal up from her back surgery, so can't let her drive. I'm running the John Deere home with the high dump, and we got a little bit more to do chopping still, but I think this video is gonna be long enough. I think there's enough chaos that occurred Keith called Verdi and said a hose blew on the feeding tractor or the mixer wagon. And I'm not sure if it's one where it blew so he can't leave out of the barn, or if it's one of the grain doors, one of the two, but I don't know if he's still in the barn because it's tractor one or the grain one, or the mixer one. But either way, we got a hose to fix there, but I think I'm gonna end the video because we have enough chaos that occurred in this video. But you know, can't let it be too much, you just gotta keep figuring it out. So that's the end of the video. Thanks for watching. Till the next one. Matt's gonna leave anyways. Thanks for helping Matt. He likes to watch the videos, so till the next one.